Hello everyone, welcome to Jinghua Education. I'm Steven. In this video, we're going to talk about Math 12 Trigonometry Part 9. Okay, that is the most important part of the trigonometry graphing part. So the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in one unit, you need to make sure you see all of them, especially 6, 7, 8. You have to see before to see these questions, see this video here. Okay, make sure you understand what we're talking about the 6 and 7, 8. So otherwise, it's pretty hard to follow what we are doing here. If you've been watching this and then you realize there are some questions it's not that simple, and then there are some things I do is not make a lot of sense. Now that's the place you got to understand everything. Okay, so here is the duck and the sheep rule. Actually, there isn't really a special or high technology about the duck and sheep rule. The duck and the sheep just a look-alike. You see, this is our duck here. So we can draw a duck here, or we say this is an ugly bird or whatever it is. This is our duck. The sine function is just look like a duck. And then the cosine functions, this is the eye, this is, the nose, these things. And then this is just a sheep. Cosine function, just a sheep. Okay, why I'm spending time to do these things? Because once we're trying to graph A, B, C, D together, it's not as simple as we graph any one of them separately. They are all kind of combined together. Think about this. You have to moving up and down, and then like in the different amplitude, and then you also take time to talking about the period, and then you have to consider is a moving first or shrinking first or expanding first or moving later. All these kind of things will confuse you, and then you only have one shot on the graph on the paper to make them correct. For example, you want to draw a functions, a complex functions. You need to draw, and then you only have one shot here. You don't have all these methods. See, we have to moving them left and right and moving them up and down. You only draw them here once. You got to draw them correctly. Otherwise, you will have very, very messy result here. So the duck and the sheep rule will help you to go through these things. Let's see, how do we actually draw these things here? Okay, let's try to understand. This is our A equal to 2, right? The B equal to 3, and then the C equal to pi over 2, or negative pi over 2 if you like to say it, and then the D equal to negative 2. Okay, we have A, B, C, D together. And then how do we actually draw these things? Actually, we just moving this entire graph down by 2, and then stretch them up. We say vertical expanding them by 2, and then horizontal shrinking them by 3, and then moving right by pi over 2. All these things, how do we represent it on paper? That's the hard part. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use duck and the sheep rule to do these things. Alright, let's see. First, number one step, looking for D. This is number one step. Okay, you see D here, negative 2. You're looking for negative 2 here. There you go, negative 2. And then you draw a line. And then, this is second part. You draw A. How to draw A here? You're just using the D plus A, D minus A. D plus A, which is negative 2 plus 2, which is 0 here. D minus A, just negative 2 minus 2, which is negative 4. We're using different colors of the pens to show the boundaries. That's the boundaries. Okay? Alright, so let's try to use other colors to do the calculations. Okay, and then we have 1 and 2, right? Right now we have this, BC. How do we do BC? We do BC together. How to do it? Just grab whatever here, put them between 0 and 2 pi. 3 bracket theta minus pi over 2. This is whatever inside here, this part. after cosine function before the d, we just ask them to less 2 pi and bigger than 0. That's simple inequality things. Let's try to solve it. How to solve it? Divide by 3 both sides, which is 0. Divided by 3, still zeros. Theta minus pi over 2. And then less than 2 pi over 3. Okay? And then I don't have too much space here. By just moving these things to here. And then we're moving pi over 2 to this side, this side. We're just adding pi over 2 each terms. So on this side, we have a pi over 2. Less than theta, and then bigger than 2 pi over 3 or plus pi over 2. 2 pi over 3 plus pi over 2, which is equal to 4 pi over 6 plus 3 pi over 6, which is 7 pi over 6. Okay, so we have theta less than 7 pi over 6 and then bigger than pi over 2. So what do? We just cut this part. Pi over 2. Where's pi over 2? This is pi here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is our pi over 2 here. And then, so that is our pi over 2 here. And then the 7 pi over 6 is a little bit more than pi, which is here. Okay? And then we're looking for something between just this part. This is our bar here. That means our period, our functions must be in between. I'm changing the colors to do the graph. Okay, so we have middle line. We have highest point, lowest point, the period, all controlled. And then we just draw what? Draw cosine function. Cosine function is what? Cosine function is a shape. Shape is like start from horn here, go down. Will be shape like going down to reach the minimum and then going up to reach the maximum. And done. That is our shape functions. That is our graph here. Everything taken care of. All the A, B, C, D being handled correctly. Okay, let's see next question here. There we go. A, B, C, D again. Sorry, this is the next question here. Okay, so A, B, C, D again. A will be -2. Oh no, amplitude must be positive, will be a +2. B equal to 4. And then C equal to what? C is not equal to pi. D is 5. What's C equal to? We need to convert them a little bit. So Y going to equal to -2 sine. We need to factor 4 out. And then theta, that is pi over 4. Now that is C. Be careful, this is very important. The C is not a pi, C is a pi over 4 because there is a 4 here. We need to factor 4 out. Okay, now let's using our method here. Okay, so again using different colors. Blue line, we're just looking for 5 here. A line at the 5. Okay, and then we just add the 2, -2. Add 2 will be, this is 4, 6 will be 7 will be in here. And then will be 3 will be in here. Alright, and then put whatever inside between pi and 2 pi, which is, let's go meet my pen here. Get, so 4 theta minus pi over 4 less than 2 pi and bigger than 0. So that means 0 less than theta minus pi over 4 less than, this is half pi. 2 pi divided by 4, right? And then this side we adding pi over 4 this side, and then theta, and then 2 pi will be this side, will be 2 pi over 4, pi over 2 plus pi over 4 equal to 3 pi over 4. So pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. This is pi over 4. This is a 3 pi over 4. So our bar just like this much. And then between it, just 2 pi over 4 here, this part. Okay, so let me use different color pen to draw the graph. We drawing maximum, minimum, middle line, 2 bar here. We need to draw what? Sine function. What sine function look like? Duck. So we draw a duck, start from here, going up, and then to the highest point, go down to meeting this middle point here, and then go down to the bottoms, and then go up on the top. Now that is one sine functions. Okay, of course you can write in another one. This is another one here, another period. So it'll be like a keep going up, going down, and then down, up, and that's another one. Okay, you can draw as many as you want. Okay, that is how to using duck and sheep rules to draw ABCD together. Hope you enjoy the videos. That is a very important concept. Make sure you understand it. You can ask questions on the comment below. I will answer your question in my next videos. Thank you for watching.